control. As humans, we almost crave it. Was that my reasoning? Was this the cause? I honestly couldn't tell you. However, I do not regret learning what I have, changing my life to the extent that it has. The horrors that ensued from the events that perspired. Reality had left me. Lucid dreaming is all that I have left in this world, and my thoughts. After I had started taking the medicine again, I began to feel much better, and Dr. Goldinsky honestly can't thank you enough for helping me in the asylum.
How will you tell me what happened?
It's a lot to take in. I don't know if you'll be able to handle it.
Do you still see him?
I haven't seen him since the incident. I decided to have a relaxed lucid dream that night. I had put myself into a home of which doesn't exist, one that I've never seen before. It was completely original. It was nice. I looked around the house. I eventually got into the kitchen and realized that I was thirsty. So, I decided to make a compartment above the stove that contained a Pepsi. I drank the Pepsi and it was nice. I then wanted to go in the backyard to explore. The backyard looked desolate, terrible. I hated it. It was a lucid dream, so I could do whatever I wanted to it. So, I decided to put myself into someplace beautiful. So I did. It was really nice. It was a beautiful garden. Well, then I decided to wake up. I was done with the dream. I woke up from that dream feeling pretty good, actually. It was good to finally have a decent lucid dream. Then I had proceeded to get ready in order to come into your office. For the first time, that is.
Hello, Miss Renoy.
Dr. Goldinsky.
How have you been?
I've been well. How have you been?
Pretty good. Have a seat.
Okay.
So you still taking the medicine?
Yes.
You still lucid dreaming?
No. Thankfully, I was able to stop lucid dreaming. It took a while, but I was finally able to stop. And I'm glad that I did because I know for a fact that it's incredibly dangerous if you're schizophrenic and you're both lucid dreaming.
How's your schizophrenia been?
It honestly feels like it's getting worse, unfortunately. Even though I keep taking the medicine, I don't know. But I know that if you're lucid dreaming and you're also schizophrenic, it can cause a greater dissociation with reality, and that's definitely not something that I need.
Okay, I'm going to higher your dosage because it seems like your dopamine levels are still pretty high. I don't want them to get too low, though, because you'll get Parkinson's disease. Does that sound like a plan?
Yep.
All right, have a nice day.
Alright, you too. Thank you. That night, for some reason, I felt apprehensive. I don't know why. So, I played it safe. I put myself back in the house that I was at before. This time it was a bit more familiar to me. It just felt better, more safe. I heard a noise. I figured I should go check it out. As I went to go see, I honestly couldn't tell whether it came from the basement or from outside, so I checked the door. When I went outside, he grabbed me, the man that haunts my dreams. He then proceeded to drag me down the stairs, and in the end, this was the beginning of a long string of dreams that I would have, containing him, his mask. It ruined me. And every dream ended the same. All death. Every single one of them. I awoke from that dream, horrified, fearful. I felt as though I had actually died. This was the turning point. This is when I had finally lost it. I just hadn't realized it yet. I decided to visit my friend Martin in an attempt to wind down. By this point, I was already pretty disillusioned and separated from reality, but I wasn't about to let that ruin my fun. We weren't really sure on what we were going to do that day, but that was never really a problem with us. We had went to the backyard to see if we can find something to do. On our way back there, I looked at the bench. On it I saw the mask. The mask of the man that keeps haunting my dreams. It was at that point that I lost control, and I did something I never really wanted to do, but I had to. I had no other choice but to hide the body. It had to be in the house. Where else would I hide him? Unfortunately, I couldn't do it myself. My friend, Justin, had owed me a favor. But when he was in there helping me, I thought that he changed. I saw the mask again. I couldn't control myself. I ended up killing him too. He just went in the closet with Martin. That's the end of that story.